Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my simple localhost web page called 16 Weeks to IPO. This website can show a complex process by an organized Icicle, which can help users to figure out the order of the properties and the percentage each task takes in the whole process. At the same time, the web page also provides a checkbox and a comment box for users to record their comments and check the tasks. In this video, I will mainly introduce the Zoomable Icicle, which is the main part of the web page. It was based on JSON file README. Assume hierarchy, the names of the task and weight of each task were already provided by the JSON file. Then I will introduce d3.js to achieve the function. d3.js is a JavaScript library for producing dynamic, interactive data visualization in web browsers. To build scalable rectangles, d3.js provides SVG functions, scalable vector graphs, to build scalable graphs and make dynamic changes to these graphs. We can set different variables such as x, y, and color to build the rectangles. We will append SVG to variable viz to make the viz scalable. Partition is also an important method. The partition layout produces adjacency diagrams, a space-filling variant of a node link tree diagram. Rather than drawing a link between parents and child in hierarchy, nodes are drawn as solid areas, and their placement relative to other nodes reveals their position in the hierarchy. Then we select all rectangles and foreign objects. Here's how select all function works. Every element in the old section becomes a group in the new section. The action method adds the attribute to the rectangle as SVG. We'll do similar process to the foreign objects, which will display the name of the task on the rectangle. The most important function of this web is that as you click the rectangle, it will zoom the rectangle to make it scale larger. At this part, we introduce a domain and transaction function in D3. The domain will restrict the border of the rectangle, and the transaction function will change the attribute of rectangle and the foreign object. You can find the code for Zoomable Icicle example in d3.js. However, it doesn't have text on the rectangle, and the one with text is not zoomable. Also, in my Zoomable Icicle, the font size is scalable. It will change according to the width of the rectangle, and I found the implying padding and foreign object was the easiest way to build layer over zoomable rectangles. If you do the simple things and subtract a fixed amount of padding from the computer cells in partition layout, you introduce distortion because small cells are disproportionately affected. It might be nice if the partition layout knew about the padding so that it could preserve the relative areas of padded cells. Breadcrumb is a graphical control element used as navigational aid in user interfaces. It allows users to keep track of their locations within programs, documents, or websites. Here I use breadcrumb as a tool to keep track of the percentage of the bar. The functions are not very complex. We need a function to initialize the breadcrumbs and a function called breadcrumb points to join the breadcrumbs together. Each time as we click the rectangle, we need to update the breadcrumbs. The percentage is calculated by adding up the root values under the certain name. To improve the applicability of my web page, I add a comment box and to-do list to the web page. The comment box can simply record what people say, and the checkbox will allow you to add tasks onto it and check and delete. This web page still have a way more space to improve. I think the backstage building will be the next step beyond the local host. Then you can upload and edit files to the web page. Google Script is not an optimized choice because it can only display formatted Excel document, which doesn't allow dynamic changes. What's more, the Google Script will add complexity of the JSON file reading process because you can directly search and edit item by name. Also, with PHP, we can update the version of the comment box. I searched a compliment from the web, and people can have a conversation in the web page through this compliment. So, that's the general impression of my project. And if you have any comments or advice, please comment under this video, and hopefully I will continue working on this web page in this summer and update the new version of it as I further develop the backstage.